The principal source of human pain, i.e. poverty, will never be banished from cultural communities by any synarchic system of government, and that, on the contrary, communists, Democrats, liberals, social democrats, socialists, Republicans, Christian Democrats, etc., will do everything possible to increase it, although concealing, of course, their true plans. Oh! There you are. You snuck up on me again. Sorry about that. Yeah. Ugh, sorry. Well, what am I doing? Don't worry, I was just reading. But now that you're here, I think we should talk. I think we should have a talk. I wanted to talk about boomers a little bit. It's my favorite topic. I love talking about boomers. Don't you love boomers? Gotta love boomers. Got a lot to say about boomers, but I'm going to try to make it quick because I know your time is valuable. I don't want to waste your time. But first things first. Oh, you like my shirt? I believe this shirt was actually produced in 2009. And it was a Haiti relief shirt. I bought this shirt after I graduated high school. This was my favorite shirt for a long time. This isn't the shirt that I bought, but it's a copy of it because I'm a nostalgic person. You like my shirt? You like Haiti? You like Haitians? It's whatever, you know. You got Haitians in your city? I have Haitians in my city. I remember during the election them talking about that a lot. It seemed like a big deal when they put it on TV. When I saw it on TV, I thought, seems like a big deal. I don't think I have Haitians in my city. Kind of hard to relate. Then I went to Walmart, and I heard people speaking in Creole, and I realized I do have Haitians in my city. Cool. Immigration's awesome, right? We want more people. Let's pack more people in the city. More is better. When I see a family cramming a family of 2, maybe 3 generations into one household, awesome. That's great for people who want to make money off of people lower than them. It's great for people who are business owners. Anything that crams more people into a small area is more efficient, and it's an opportunity to make more money. Anything that's good for big business is inherently good for all of us. So whenever I see lots more immigrants come into my city, I cheer. I think, yes, more immigration. Please, more immigration. Please. Maybe you disagree with that. You can if you want. That's fine with me. I'm not going to judge you. But I digress. How are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty well. I'm feeling a little excited about this video. A little anxious. I gotta get going. A lot to cover here. We're gonna talk about boomers and karma. Boomers and karma? What? How are those related? Well, let's start with boomers. You know some boomers, I'm sure. They're everywhere. I love immigrants, and I love boomers. Lots of them. I want more. More of both. The sad thing is, though, boomers aren't going to be around much longer. They're getting close. It's going to be a lot of people in a short amount of time crossing the threshold. Do you believe in karma? Maybe you don't. Most people don't, I think. Western culture doesn't really vibe with that. But I've done a lot of studying about karma, and karma is directly tied to reincarnation, and the 3 of them are also tied to the law of attraction. I'm going to try to briefly summarize. It's a huge topic, and I could do a big, long video on it, but I'm going to try to sum it up really quickly here. So with karma isn't so much about you do something mean to someone and then tomorrow something bad happens to you. No. Karma has much more to do with what you collect throughout a lifetime. And once you cross the threshold, once you die, all of your karma is attached to your soul. You know you have a soul? Yes, you have a soul. You also have a spirit. But karma is tied to your soul. When people try to escape karma, or try to ascend in their karma, they are trying to do soul refinement. They are trying to refine their soul so that it is lighter. It holds less karmic weight when they cross over. Then they can ascend. When you do soul refinement, you are trying to lighten the load so you can ascend higher and higher and higher. And potentially, if you refine your soul enough, you'll become angelic. That has to do with the law of attraction. Like attracts like. So if you do a life full of good deeds, you will attract good energy and good karma, which will refine your soul and lift you higher. Now, I have to add a little disclaimer to this, because it is possible to escape the law of karma and reincarnation. And some people endeavor to do this. But for most people, it's not attained. And most people are confined to the law of karma and reincarnation. So what about the boomers' karma? Well, how many boomers do you know? What kind of people are they? I know some boomers. I know some boomers who have accumulated a lot of wealth in their lifetime. But they haven't focused so much on soul refinement. They focused more on material accumulation. Maybe you know some boomers like that. I know a few. A lot of people complain about boomers. They complain that they're greedy and entitled. They were born into a generation of wealth and were the first generation to not give wealth to the generation after them. I've heard those criticisms. Boomers are cool. I want more boomers. I want more boomers and I want more immigrants. But some people think that. Some people think that boomers, on a whole, are bad. They're not very good people. They didn't try to refine their soul. They tried to collect as much as they could and hold on to it. What's going to happen to all that stuff they've held on to after they cross the threshold? I'm asking you. What's going to happen to their karma after they cross the threshold? Well, when you reincarnate, your soul has to find a compatible body. And the compatibility has to do mostly with status in the world. Let's say you were a really bad person and you were mean to a lot of people and you stole and hurt people and were just overall cruel. The law of karma says that you will probably be born into a worse condition than you're in now. If you're really bad, you'll probably be born really poor. You'll probably be born into the lowest caste. Let's say it's like a pyramid, like maybe the Hindu caste system. The really bad people will karmically be born into the lowest tier of that pyramid system. What about the boomers' karma? The boomers carry a massive weight of karma. There's a lot of boomers, right? That's why they call them the baby boomers. There's so many of them. The boomers are going to carry a lot of karma when they pass over. It's going to be a massive weight that has all of a sudden shifted one side of the scale that has to be balanced out when they reincarnate. Where are all those boomers going to go? I don't know. It's a hard question to answer, but maybe, after this brief description, you can give me an answer, because I want to know. I have no idea. Where do you think the karmas... Where do you think the boomers will go after their karma is weighed in? Thanks for joining me today. Stay tuned.